Go ahead and make some circles with your ankle. Get into the ankle joint. Switch directions, go the opposite way. And then set that foot down. Left knee, hug it in. Bring it in toward the chest. The foot is flexed, so just point and flex. Okay, turn it into some ankle circles. And then switch directions. Be sure to go the opposite way. And then set that foot down. All right, good job, everybody. Kind of slide your sits bones back a little bit here. We're gonna walk the feet out, so they're gonna come out wide. I'm gonna scoot back a little bit more so you can see me, my feet. Okay, so the feet are out wide. We're sitting up tall, so we have a nice lengthening from the tail out through the crown of the head. And let's just sweep that left arm up. And then we're gonna take it over the ear. Pinky finger's gonna come down towards your floor, your mat, and we're gonna gaze under the left arm if it's available to us. All right, release that side. Just let that hand float back down. You can let it rest on your thigh. Sweep the right arm up, straight up first. All right, and then let's take it into the side body stretch. Pinky finger to the earth, gazing under the right arm. Beautiful. Release it down. Let that right hand come back and rest on your thighs. Lift to the balls of your feet, stretch up, and lower down. Let's do that 3 more times. Lifting and lowering. And one last time, go ahead and lift it up. Hold on to this one. Really squeeze into your calf muscles. Feel all that leg engagement and then release. Good. Walk your feet back in. Bring the soles of your feet together. You may need to slide out in your chair just a little bit more. Okay? So just notice the temperature of your feet. Are they cold or are they warm or kind of in between? Just noticing that. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and turn the palms to face up. Stretch your fingers out wide so you feel that stretch in the webbing of your hands. All right, and let's take our thumb over to our pinky finger, so stretch it across. Hold on to that and just press your thumb and pinky together. That's all I want you to do for the moment. All right, release it. Stretch your thumb over to your pinky again. Press in one into the other. Release. Stretch your hand out wide. So the fingers are wide, the thumbs are out wide. One more time. Take your thumb in towards your pinky and just press in. Hold on to it. Now from here, go ahead and just bring your hand into a tight fist. And we're going to roll through the wrist. So we're making some circles around. All right, switch directions. Always go the opposite way just to keep balance in the body. All right, now turn your palms back up. Stretch your fingers out wide. All right, now let's take the thumb to the ring finger. Hold on to it, press in so you're building a little bit of strength in your hands. Release it, stretch your hands out. Take the thumb back into the ring finger, press in strong. And then release it. We're going to do that one more time. So thumb comes across, meets your ring finger, press in. Gently release, stretch your hands out. This time we're going to take the hands back into a fist, but we're going to lift and lower like we're hammering. So we're getting a stretch in the top and the bottom of our wrist. All right, good. Turn your palms to face up. We're spreading the fingers out wide again. All right, now this time we're just going to go ahead and roll through the wrists. Fingers are stretched out. Go the opposite way. One more circle around. Take it into cat claw. In your cat claw, what I want you to do is make sure your heart is lifted, and we're gonna take the elbows back, so we're squeezing the shoulder blades together on the back as we do our cat claw. And then relax, shake it out. Good job. Hands to your thighs, go ahead and step your feet back into hip width apart and parallel to one another. All right, from here, we're gonna go ahead and come to standing behind our chair. So wherever you're at, go ahead and find your chair and bring it to the top of your mat. I'm actually going to turn my chair this way so you guys can see me better. All right, when you're ready, find your mountain pose, okay? So we always want to be in our best mountain pose. Kind of lift one shoulder up and then the other, bringing the shoulders onto the back. All right, and let's just start here in our mountain pose by checking in with our feet again, hip width apart. They should look like number ones. We'll lift up, stretch up to the balls of the feet, and we're gonna rock back to the heels. So you're gonna push your bottom out away from you so you feel a stretch in your hamstrings when you do that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, rock back to the heels. Good, inhale, lift. Exhale, rock back to your heels. Over to this one. And relax, let yourself come up, okay? We'll take it into a leg curl. So we're gonna start by taking the right leg back first. And then we'll bend into the knee and the foot comes down towards the mat. You're not gonna touch the mat. So it's like you're a little barbell workout for your leg. Keep your foot flexed as you lower and lift. Let's do two more. Good, set the foot down. Come back to your mountain pose. We're gonna do the other side. Take your left leg back first, point out through the toes. A little bit of a hip flexor stretch for you first. Okay, then bend the leg and then bring it down. Just adjust yourself as you need to. Let's do two more. You guys are doing good. All right, set the foot down, okay? Let's walk our feet back. We're gonna come into our first downward facing dog. Walk your feet back. Wow, lengthen yourself out nice and long. This feels really good to stretch out. Let your fingers just come in the front of your chair. Take your ears between your biceps. Our goal is to have a flat back. So let's just see if we can do that to the best of our ability. Check in with your alignment. So you want your ankles and hips to be in alignment. And then let your bottom release back away from you. Feel the stretch in your body and just lengthen it out. Begin to bend one knee, then the other. You're walking your dog. Kind of press your hips out to the side as you walk the dog. Do one more walk each side. Bring it back to stillness. All right, from here, I want you to bring your feet together. You're gonna stay in your dog. Bend your knees a whole lot. Gaze up towards the center of your chair. And then lift from your bottom, straighten the legs. Okay, we're gonna do that a couple more times. So inhale, bend into the knees. Lift from your tail, so the tail lifts first and the legs come back straight. Beautiful, one more time. Take that bend into the knees. And then slowly lead with your tail. Straighten the legs. All right, from here, take your gaze toward the center of your chair. Go ahead and begin to bring yourself up. Walk your feet forward. Come back to your mountain pose. Good job, you guys. All right. I'm just looking here. Sally, can you mute yourself?
I found you though.
You did, good job. Okay. All right. From here, I'm gonna have you just take your leg, your right leg straight back. You're gonna point out through the toes. So we're gonna work our glutes just a little bit here. We're gonna tap, 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 tap. Bring it in, release it, okay? Left leg straight back, point out through your toes. Tap, 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 tap. Bring it in. All right, right leg straight out. Keep the foot flexed. So lifting and lowering. Working the IT band. 3 more times. 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. All right, stand up tall. Find the mountain pose first. Left leg straight out, foot's flexed. Lifting and or extending and bringing it in. Let's do 3 more. One last time. Bring it in. All right, good. From here, I'm going to have you come out to the right side of your chair. I'm going to bring my chair back here, okay? So come out to the right side of your chair. Keep a hand on the chair. If you need to come in a little closer towards your chair, feel free to do that. You're going to step straight back with your right foot. The right hand is going to be on your hip. I want you to bring your feet into a position where the toes are pointing forward on both of your feet, okay? And your heart is lifted. We're gonna try to practice a little bit of triangle pose today. So where we're gonna go with it is, I'm gonna see how I can do with it. We're gonna lengthen up, and then we're gonna hinge forward from our hips. We're gonna keep that front leg straight, and see if we can take the nose down towards our knee. And then bring it up. Everybody do okay with that? Can you wave at me? I can't see some of you, but some I can. Okay, good. All right, let's try it again. So lengthen up, and then exhale, bring it down. Should feel that right in the glute area, and then in your hamstring as well. Come on up. Bend into the front knee, and step forward. Okay, let's do the other side. So come off to the left side of your chair and come in a little bit closer towards your chair. Your right hand's gonna be on the chair, your left hand's gonna be on your hip. So we're gonna step back, opposite leg. Okay, and again, I want the feet to be on the earth, toes pointed forward. So if you need to shorten your stance to do that, please do that, okay? All right, now lengthen up. As we inhale, we're gonna exhale, hinge forward from the hips. The nose is just coming down towards that left or that right leg. Stay connected to your breath. Slowly press yourself up. You use that hand on the chair to give you the stability to come up slowly, okay? Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And then press into your hand, come on up. Good job. You know, the mind wants to give up before the body, like I always say, right? So we're gonna try it one more time. Lengthen up, hinge forward from the hips. Take the nose in towards the leg, towards the knee. Feel that stretch, breathing into it. And bring it on up slowly. Good job, you guys. Bend into your front leg, step forward, okay? Bring yourself back to standing behind your chair, but give yourself a little bit of space. Bring your hands to the chair. Walk your feet back a little bit more. Take your feet out wide. Turn your toes towards the corners of your room. Okay, and then from here, we're just gonna take a slight bend into that left knee and then into the right. So we wanna build a little bit of strength and work our knees a little bit today. As you do this, you should feel an inner thigh stretch as well. Take your time with it. Don't hurry or rush it, okay? Give your body some time just to respond and appreciate what you're doing. Let's do one more on each side. My knees are cracking a little bit, so it's good for me today. Come back to stillness. Heel toe your feet in, or just walk or step your feet back into center. Bring yourself forward. Inhale, reach up. Stretch up high. All right, we're gonna open the arms out to the sides. Palms are gonna face down. Go ahead and take your right hand back to the chair and turn your palm to face me. All right, lengthen from your shoulder to your elbow. And now from your elbow to your wrist. And now your wrist through the fingers. Make a tight fist with your hand. Open, stretch it out. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Make that tight fist. Open, stretch it out. Good job, 1 more time. Squeeze in tight. Open and stretch. Reach all the way back up. Let that hand come forward. Release it down. All right, let's do the other side. So let's go ahead and reach up. You're gonna open the arm out to the side. Palm is facing forward. Lengthen from your shoulder to your elbow. You have it there to find, trust me, I find it every time. From your elbow to your wrist, and then from your wrist through your fingers. Okay? Let your palm face me if it's not. Okay, and then we're gonna squeeze in on the hand, open, stretch it out, squeeze in, open and stretch it out. We have 1 more to do. Squeeze in tight. Good. Open and stretch it out. Go ahead and reach back up. Let that hand just come straight forward and down to the chair. Walk your feet back. Find 1 more downward facing dog for yourself. So take the hips back into alignment with your ankles, ears between your biceps. Back becomes as flat as you can make it. I want you to really draw your ribs in so the belly isn't hanging towards the earth, it's engaged. Take 3 breaths here. Take your gaze toward the seat of your chair. Walk your feet forward. Come back to standing behind your chair. All right? Go ahead and come back to seated position in your chair. So slide your chair back. I gotta find my spot so you can all see me again. Okay. All right. You guys are doing really good today. This has been a good workout, I think. Getting rid of all my pops and kinks, and hopefully you're getting rid of all of yours as well. All right, so sit up tall here. Let's come back and just hug that right knee into the chest. And then from here, we're gonna open the arms all the way up to the sky, and then into cactus arms. So the heart's gonna draw forward, elbows come back a little ways, and you can actually feel the shoulder blades come together on the back. So the knee is still bent. We're gonna extend the leg out, press out through the heel, draw the knee in, and then extend and press out, draw it in, extend and press out. We're gonna go for 2 more. Good job. Bring it in. 1 last time. Extend and press out. Good, bring your hands around and just hug that knee back in and set it down. All right, come back to your seated mountain position. If you need to wiggle into your sits bones a little bit, feel free to do it. Inhale, reach all the way up. One more side to go. Open into your cactus arms, draw. We're doing it a little different on this side. That left knee up, okay? Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Here we go. We're gonna extend and press out through the heel. Left knee in. Extend and press out. 3 more. 2 more. Last time, bring it in and extend it out. Bring your hands around, just help hug that left knee back in and set the foot down. All right, good. Slide out quite a ways in your chair, but make sure you're still connected to it. We're gonna come onto the heels and we're just gonna do that foot wave side to side. All right, then from here, go ahead and bring your feet. So your toes, you're pointing out through your toes. Heels are on the mat, on the ground. And we're gonna just slide back so our back rests on the back of our chair. We're gonna take the arms both up, full body stretch. Look up between our hands towards the sky. Lengthen from the hips through the fingers. Lengthen from the hips, now out through your toes. So toes point out away from you. Good, bring your arms slowly back in to the side of your chair. You're gonna come up tall. All right, I want you to come onto your heels. Draw the toes in toward your body. You're lengthened from the tail through the crown of the head again. All right, now let's come back and do that full body stretch one more time. One arm at a time is gonna come back with the spine towards the back of the chair. Look up between your hands, look up towards the sky. Lengthen yourself out long. Stretch your fingers out. This time spread your toes out. Good, bring your arms back in to the sides of your chair. Step your feet in first and then bring yourself up tall. All right, slide all the way back in your chair. Let's take the right leg out. Left arm comes up. Good, release that side. Left leg out, right arm up. And release. One more time. Each side, lengthening through the heel, lengthening through the fingers. Beautiful. Release it down. All right. Let's just go ahead and let the hands rest on the thighs. Step your left foot out. We're going to come back to that tap, so we're just going to kind of slow things down. So we tap, 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 bring it in. Okay, extend your right leg long, point out through your toes. Tap, 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 tap. One last time, tap, bring it in. All right, good. Slide out just a little ways in your chair. You have a little bit of room here. I'm going to take the feet out wide one more time. I'm going to do one last thing with the hips here. So if you need to situate yourself, get the sits bones where they need to be. But you're going to sit up tall, and we're going to drop the left knee towards the right ankle. All right, bring it on up. Windshield wiper, you guys who practice with me a lot know how to do this. So we're just taking one knee towards the opposite ankle, getting an opening for the hips. And be real mindful of this if you have hip stuff going on or have had hip surgery. Maybe the knees don't come out as wide. Let's do it one more time in each side. Very good. Go ahead and walk your feet back in. Slide back in your chair, just enough that you can be comfortable again. Bring your knees and ankles into alignment. If you need to look down at your feet, please feel free to do that. The feet need to be pointed straight ahead. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and just do a little bit of a twist. Let's take the right hand to the outside of the left knee, and we're not letting that knee cave in. We're letting the hand and the knee press into each other to build some resistance here, keeping the legs strong and engaged. Sweep that left arm back behind you. If you want to look back towards your thumb, go for it. Keep your core strong and engaged because you're in a twist. So we protect the low back that way. All right. Sweep that left arm all the way across the front body. Bring it to the outside of your right knee and take your right arm straight back behind you. Look towards your thumb. And gently release. One more time on each side. So we're going to come back to that right hand to the outside of the left knee, stretching, looking back. And then sweep the left arm across the front body to the outside of your right knee. Right arm behind you, look back. Maybe you go a little deeper this time in your twist. You decide. Always honoring your body. Good, then gently release, bring everything forward. Slide all the way back in your chair. We're gonna move into Shavasana. All right, you guys have earned it today, no doubt about it. All right, so let yourself just kind of melt back into your chair. I'm gonna have you step your feet out ahead of you. If you're in the chair, since you're in the leisure of your own home, maybe you're on the mat. If you like to do your Shavasana on the mat, you can do that. It's up to you. For those of us in the chair, though, we're just taking the legs out long. We're gonna let the thighs just fully relax. The feet are fully relaxed. I'd invite you to softly close your eyes and begin to relax your forehead and your brows. Soften around that eye area. Soften the muscles of your face. You part your lips, your jaw will relax, so you're holding no tension in the jawline. Swallowing one time will allow your throat to relax. And then relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Let them be heavy. Your arms and your hands and your fingers are all soft and heavy, resting on your thighs, supported there. The chest and the belly and the hips and the thighs all fully relaxed, heavy, supported in the chair. Calves, ankles, feet, and toes, even the tips of your toes, all relaxed. Begin to notice where your thoughts are. We know these minds are so busy. Thinking ahead, thinking back, making plans, making lists. So bring your mind to the present with you. And I want you to connect to your breath. Feel your body as it breathes. And take note of each breath in your mind. See it as a nourishment coming in, giving the body the life force, accomplishing the mission, and then leaving. Keep your mind connected to your breath and allow yourself this time to absorb your practice today. Anytime the mind wanders, bring it back to focus on the breath. This is your time. begin to bring your awareness back to the space you're in your mind's eye, just seeing yourself in this space. And then bringing your awareness to your body. Just noticing how you feel. Beginning to make small, gentle movements with the fingers and the toes. Just softly wiggling the fingers, maybe wiggling the toes or curling them under a little bit. And then bringing your hands to prayer position, to the heart space. Let the thumbs come in and touch the sternum as you bring the fingers in together tightly. Feel your breath against your hands and gently bow your head towards your heart. Eyes are closed. Thank you so much for being here today online to take this yoga class with me. I just want to close with sharing my quote with you again. Once we choose hope, anything is possible. So keep your mind focused on good things. Continue to hope for the best, and it'll happen. The light within my heart shines to the beautiful light in each one of your hearts. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Namaste. All right.